the real one team.
Bring your model to life at mcbproducts.net.
Well, I finally completed this great build, my 1970 Boss 429, and this is also going to be the last build of this year. So I want to make sure I finish on a high note, and we're going to get that started with some bare metal foil. I tell you what, it seems like the more bare metal foil jobs I do, the easier they get. I just got my own technique, one piece at a time, and it works for me. That window's taken care of. Now for that windshield. Folding that piece under and cleaning it up with a Q-tip. Now let's keep coming down smaller and smaller in size to get that bare metal foil to bind to the body. One piece down, 3 more to go. 2 side pieces are on. And here goes the bottom piece along with the windshield wipers. And fun fact on this build. This build was actually supposed to be part of Mike's over there at Scale Speedworks. His group build, which was absolutely amazing. 60 years of Mustang. But unfortunately, I had some family issues I had to take care of and fly to Nashville. I think you already know what those were. And I didn't get a chance to enter this build. But Mike, if I could have, this would have been it. But I'm still proud to have a Mustang to celebrate the 60 years. Go Mustangs. That back window's taken care of. All windows are taken care of. Now for my door handles. Steady with that blade. Easy does it. Clean as a whistle. And here's one of my chrome pins. I'm just dabbing a little bit of that chrome in there. My number one tool, the toothpick, and taking care of that lock. The passenger side lock. Looks awesome. Now these pieces go with the tail lights, These are the housing units for the taillights actually. And I painted them testers stoplight red. Now I decided to go ahead and use the factory wheels. It's a funny thing that happened when I started to build this 429. I don't know if it's the algorithms for my phone with the suggestions, but I started to see them everywhere. And every 429 I saw had these factory wheels. I got the white lettering from another kit, and they go perfect on these tires. And I did paint the inserts black. Now this is decal setting solution. I'm always conservative when I use this. It's pretty hot. It will melt those decals. But that's exactly what I want. I want these lettering decals to melt into these tires. Time to take care of that glass. Good old Mod Podge. I still added Mod Podges to the edges. And there's the finished product. And one of the most important things, the bare metal foil, it stayed in place. Now I did end up with a scratch or a crack right here. And I fixed that with a decal. And that's an NHRA decal. That's perfect. Adding my shocks right here. All right, let's check out that interior for one last time while we can see it this good before it goes in the body. Slide that right in. Got a pin back here. And that's it. Too easy. Now let me install my housing units for my tail lights. It's time to insert that chassis. We got our dual exhaust. Drive shaft and the rest of the suspension. Inserting our shocks for the rear. And that's it. Simple and plain. That's how I want the bottom of this car.
Now I'm installing that radiator. Outstanding. And my radiator cap, my gel pen. That orange decal is perfect right here. And while we're on the subject of last builds, everybody let me know what your last build of 2024 was and what you expect to build in 2025 and how many cars you expect to build in 2025. I removed that thermostat. I got something special for that. But let me go ahead and install it to the engine. Don't worry, I got a hose in mine. A braided line, along with compression fittings, and my battery kit. These all come from mcvproducts.net, by Detail Master, and Go for Racing. Of course, I'm doing some fabrication here. That line is tight and doesn't move. I like that. Now I'm just painting the thermostat and part of the braided line, aluminum, so it can all match up. That's my air cleaner, but I think I'm a little premature with it. I got some more things to add. Now it's time to work on that grille. I got me some putty in here. That putty is to protect the chrome when I paint everything else bare satin black. Right on the chrome. And I had no issues at all. No chipping, no peeling. Just black and chrome. Now, you know, this needs to be red, white, and blue. Let's start off with the red. And of course, don't paint the Mustang. It must remain chrome. Red taken care of. Now I'm bringing in the blue. And smack dab in the middle goes the white. Boy, that's clean as a mother with her Sunday church hat. Straight up. Let's add our headlights. Mod Podge is my adhesive. All right, it's time to get this grill installed. Easy install. No problems at all. This is silver paint right here. I put my Tester's amber on top of that. And here goes our bumper. Then I got my splitter at the bottom. And right here I got a little hazing from the glue. I took care of that with my pledge. Now I had some issues with the housing units for my tail lights. So here's my solution. I put bare metal foil on this chrome. Make sure it was sealed. And I simply add Tesla stoplight red to the bare metal foil. Clean up any spillage. And install. Now I think that looks better than the housing units to me. Now here are my two backup lights. I got to get them painted up. And here's a hack I learned from Dan the Man at 60s Rule. When you don't have glass, add pearl white to that chrome, and the results are spectacular. Now I'm just adding my tires. I added a little glue. I don't need them rolling. Love those tires. And here's my window louver. I think this might be the first time I've used a window louver on a back window. I like that look. That's my super coil, tan and yellow. Add it to my sidewall. Well, I finally got that ignition wire taken care of instead of flopping all over the place. I probably could have got that super coil a little bit lower because I had to install my wire at a 90-degree angle. No problem. And this is my first time using this battery kit. Not too difficult. I just need to find an easier way to bend that metal for my photo edge parts. This is a blue and gray Ultimate battery instead of the yellow and gray. Filled in those battery cables. Now I can add my breather. Now I'm painting my master cylinder. Finally trying out that clear orange. I probably could have used it on those wood grains. I'll do that next time. Now for the rear side lights, Tesla stoplight red again. One of my favorite colors.
I already added my attachments to the spoiler. Getting it placed on the rear. Mirrors ready to go. Steady as she goes. Don't move. Just that easy, just don't move for about 30 seconds. Then you let go. It's not going anywhere. Same thing for both sides. Boss 429. And there's my California license plate. And the 1970 Boss 429 is done. Turned out phenomenal. I love the wheels and tire package. That black hood with that GT40 gold is a match made in heaven. The perfect stance. Looks very aggressive. Love those panel lines. Very deep. No panel line accent needed. First time using a window louver. Turned out great. And look at those tail lights. That's supposed to be an accident. I don't think so. That's a really strong paint job. Using that Don Yost formula. Long live Don. Let's take a look at that interior. You know she was going to the garage. Let's check out that engine. I really enhanced that engine bay with everything I picked up at MCV Products. I'm highly impressed. Well, that's it from One Team Garage. Happy New Year, and I hope you have a blessed one.